Royal author Tom Quinn claimed that Meghan and Harry may wish to return to the royal family in a part-time capacity when Prince Charles becomes king. He said, "One interesting thing an insider told me is that both Meghan and Harry believe that when the elder royals die, in other words, Elizabeth, they may well be able, when Charles is king, be able to come back and be the part-time royals that they really wanted to be. So that they would be 6 months, as working royals and 6 months in the States or wherever doing their own thing." That was something that Queen Elizabeth absolutely said couldn't happen, but I think Meghan and Harry are hoping that Charles, Harry's father after all, will be more of a modernizer and will say to them, "Okay, if you want to be part-time royals, that's fine." I don't think Harry and Meghan really want to spend their whole time in the States and not be part of the royal family, they just don't want to do it all the time. But royal expert Dickie Arbiter hit out at the concept, calling it a tosh. Writing on Twitter, he said, "What tosh? Fly a kite and after it flutters for a while it comes crashing down." Other Twitter users seem to agree with Mr. Arbiter's reaction, with many questioning why such an idea would be accepted by the royal family. Gemma Stone asked, if their half-in-half-out plan was rejected in 2020, why would it suddenly be acceptable now? Another, Jenny Randall, claimed that bridges have been burned. She said, "They can't just make up their minds that they'll drop into the UK for part-time work." The royal family said from the get-go that this wasn't an option. Besides which, no one in the country would accept them appearing in public anyway. Bridges have been burned. Angela added, "Wasn't their initial plan half in half out? The plan that the Queen rejected? So 6 months is half of the year, isn't that pretty much the same thing that the Queen already rejected?" Meghan and Harry caused controversy when they stepped back from the royal family and moved to the United States in March 2020. The prince appears set to create further waves later this year, with his upcoming memoir. But Mr. Quinn claimed that Harry has no intention of damaging the royal family. According to the royal author, the 37-year-old royal wants to find his role in the firm. He told the Today for Daily podcast, "I don't think Harry does want to destroy the royal family. I think he just really does want to find a role. He doesn't really have a role in the royal family because he's the spare rather than the heir, but there's still lots of hospitals to open, meetings to go to, charities to support. He could have had that limited role, but in California what can he do? So I think really rather than damage the royal family, I think he's just madly in love with Meghan and wants to make her happy." In the other hand, rumor has it, Markle has reached new lows in her war against the royal family. According to the tabloid, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were using their security concerns as a cop-out. Apparently, the pair plan to get Queen Elizabeth's hopes up just to let her down again. Harry and Meghan have such huge egos, they're trying to rewrite the rules, using their children as pawns, an insider dished. This is a disgusting case of emotional blackmail against Harry's family. Apparently, Her Majesty's recent trip to Sandringham all had to do with Markle. The chatter among the Queen's staff is that Meghan has sent her a letter, essentially telling her she plans to bring the family home for her jubilee, an insider spilled. But if Meghan thought the Queen would be pleased, she should think again. The source went on, insisting the Queen wouldn't welcome them back to the UK without an apology.